Aaron's here today showing us Audioengine's line of speakers and wireless adapters, and we got a chance to sit down with him and find out a little bit more. Now, I've heard these speakers before, so I know that they sound great, but what makes them different from other speakers?
Well, Audioengine speakers are powered speakers. A big advantage of them being powered speakers is you don't have to use a receiver to hook them up, and they can be used for all different kinds of activities. So commonly you could use them for computer speakers, but it probably shouldn't stop there. You can use Audioengine speakers for with a turntable, or with your iPod, or with music wirelessly from your computer. So you can do lots of different things with them.
So what makes the A2 speakers different than the A5 speakers?
Well, besides the size, the A5 speakers offer a couple of upgrades over the A2. First of all, you get a mini jack connection at the top and a USB connection, which is really handy. If you want to add an MP3 player and charge it while playing, you can do that easily from the top of this. We also make a wireless receiver which can easily plug in there as well. The A5 also has an AC power connection on the back, and one of the big advantages that gets you is the ability to use some type of music server or Apple Airport Express or Sonos bridge. Just basically plug anything into the back of it, so you have one simple plug running to the wall. So the A5s also have a line output, and the advantage of a line output is that you can use a line out to a subwoofer if you wanted to add a little extra low end. And that's another advantage that the A5 offers over the A2. Because it's a larger driver, you have a little bit better low end and maybe a little bit more power overall. But the A2 is no slouch, and even though it's a smaller speaker, it still sounds really big. So if you need it in a smaller room, or you need to do more than just hook it up to your computer, the A2 could be a really good option for you.
And the A2s are actually what I have at my desk upstairs right now, and they're great. I mean, they sound wonderful, and the sound stage is really impressive. I can pinpoint where different instruments are playing when I'm listening to music. It's just really nice to have work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I actually have both sets in the house, and I use them in my bedroom. I have an Airport Express connected to them, the A2s. I have a pair in my kitchen, and I plug my iPhone into them and listen to music in there when I'm making dinner. And I have a pair of the A5s connected to my turntable, so if I just want to put on a record and not have it play out of my big stereo system, it's a really easy and convenient way to do it, and it sounds great.
So Aaron, thank you so very much for sitting down with us today and talking to us about Audioengine. If you want to learn more about Audioengine speakers and adapters, you can call us, email us, or chat with us online.